Hello again. Happy Sunday. I'm so glad that you're joining me today for this journey through the top 10 love stories in the Bible. Back on Valentine's Day, we start at number 10. We've made it down through number 5 so far. So today we get to number 4.5. What's going on here? So a couple weeks ago, I was talking to a couple of you, to Kathy Clark and Ginny Lambert, and I was sharing my idea to share these love stories. And Kathy and Ginny said, "Oh, great, you can talk about Ruth and Boaz." And I thought, I don't remember in Mary Elizabeth Sperry's book, I don't remember those names. And so I did a little research, and Kathy and Ginny were absolutely right. Ruth and Boaz deserve some attention, so I'm sort of squeezing them into our list. We'll call them number 4.5 in the top 10 love stories in the Bible. And we learn about Ruth and Boaz in the Old Testament book of Ruth. It's not very long. It's only 4 chapters. It's surprisingly close to the beginning of the Bible. And it really is just the love story of Ruth and Boaz. So I encourage you to take a look at it, really to read the whole text there. Ruth is a desperately poor Moabite widow who gleans food from fields in order to survive for her and her mother. Boaz is a landowner who has a glimpse of Ruth and encourages his workers to leave grain for her to find. He also invites her to work in his fields, promising his protection. They get to know each other. He resolves issues which stand in the way of him being able to marry her. He, in fact, does marry her. They have a son named Obed. Obed will go on to be the father of Jesse, who is the father of King David, who is, of course, is one of the ancestors of Jesus Christ. So Boaz, therefore, becomes the great-great-great-great-great-grandfather of our Lord. Boaz and Obed and Jesse and David all appear also in some of the genealogies in the Gospels, as the birth of Christ is anticipated. So we see God in the life of Ruth and Boaz working through very difficult circumstances and bringing people together from very different backgrounds. Boaz is very wealthy. Ruth is very poor. They're from very different peoples. In a sense, this was an interracial marriage. And so we see the wonderful hand of God at work here, certainly bringing 2 very different people together, uniting them in love in such a beautiful way, and also working to prepare for the coming of Christ many generations later. So thanks be to God for the many ways that God works in our lives. Tomorrow we'll be back on track with number 4 in our top 10 love stories. See you then.